Go on, Dansky, we've got some business to attend to.
We'll have to stop on the way, mate.
Why?
Because Minnie's done her business already. Here, hold that.
I don't want it. Danstable done. In the last 2 years, the RSPCA and Bedfordshire Trading Standards have received a number of complaints about Whelans. These complaints include selling puppies that have become sick and some that have even died. Whelans in Houghton Regis, Dunstable is a family business. They're licensed to breed puppies but not to import them, so all their dogs should be bred on the premises. Brenda's one of the Whelans. We want to know what puppies she's got for sale.
Just on the side.
I'll call you back later.
Well, I'm not entirely sure at the moment.
The big dogs have got boxes.
Oh, right.
They're dogs.
Docking the tails of pet dogs was made illegal in England, Scotland and Wales in 2007 on the grounds of cruelty.
We've been away from Ireland with my sisters.
Oh, right.
Well, she breeds all the ones that need docking, you know. Can't dock them here, so you get jail for it.
They're getting around the law by importing dogs from Brenda's sister, Michelle, in Ireland.
If you're interested in them, I'll get them to get one of each out.
We've asked for a small dog and we're given a Jack Russell with a docked tail.
Oh, wow, look at this dinky little one. Oh. Hello, Gandhi.
You're joking. But it is Gandhi, aren't you?
But he was born here.
Yeah.
She said the dog was bred here.
And it's got a docked tail, so either she's lying or they've been very, very naughty.
How old are they then? Are they
No,
must
he
be
must
very
come
small.
over. He must come over Michelle because of his tail.
Yeah.
He must come over Michelle.
What's the matter? You're looking confused.
I'm a bit confused, man. She's changing her story.
Well, she's seen the docked tail on the terrier and now she's claiming that it came over from Ireland.
But it was bred in Ireland.
Well, that's what she's saying. If it has been brought over, then they need to do one of two things. They either need to tell the local authorities or they need to get a pet shop licence. And guess what?
They haven't done either.
Damn, Dan, you're good. Gandhi's the one for us, docked tail and all. Now we need to know if she's fully vaccinated.
He's fully inoculated.
Oh, brilliant. Great, okay.
Doesn't need inoculations till next year.
So we hand over £225 to Brenda for a Jack Russell, another pup bred in Ireland, but this time sold in Dunstable. We're taking Gandhi to vet Tony White to make sure she's fit and healthy. She's got a vaccination record, but there's no vet stamps. So Tony will order up blood tests to show if she really has been properly inoculated. Now, we've heard complaints about an even bigger breeder. He's called Trevor Jones. I've come to see one of Mr. Jones' unhappy customers who chose a puppy from his website. She paid £460 for Molly, a Shih Tzu puppy. Diane McKenna from Cheshire has a disability and finds it difficult to travel, but that wasn't a problem for Mr. Jones. He also does deliveries.
Hello.
Hello.
Diane.
Yes.
I'm Matt.
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So tell me what it was like when she arrived then.
It was wonderful because Mr. Jones brought her and he just handed over this tiny little bundle of fluff and she was gorgeous. And you know, the sort of bundle that you fall in love with instantly.
What happened next?
Well, she arrived Saturday lunchtime and by Sunday morning when we got up, she obviously wasn't very well.
Diane made an emergency visit to the vet on the Sunday and Molly was given some tablets, but she got worse.
So within 2 days, your little bundle of fluff had turned into quite a seriously ill dog.
Tuesday morning we were back at the vet's again and that was when they kept her in. They put her on drips and whatever and tried their best, but she died early hours, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning.
According to the paperwork, Molly was bred at Lakeside Kennels. She'd been diagnosed as having parvovirus, which infects the intestines of young dogs and is highly contagious.
So when you spoke to Mr. Jones after Molly had died, what was his reaction?
I wanted to let him know that Molly had been diagnosed as having parvovirus and that's what she died from. And I wanted him to be aware that, you know, these puppies have this. And his reaction was just, the insurance company will pay and I will send you the excess £60 that you'll have to pay. I'll send you a cheque in the post. And that was as much as the conversation. That was end of, and nothing more than that.
missing the point, really, isn't it?
Very much so, and so callous too.
It feels like it's time we paid Mr. Jones a visit at his farm in Bala, mid-Wales. We're sending in our undercover bloodhounds to have a sniff around and buy us a puppy. He's sure to have plenty for sale. He's not only licensed to breed them on his farm, but also import them from Ireland. Here's our man.
Come in here. I'll fetch them now for you. So wait a minute. I'll fetch them now for you. Yeah?
The RSPCA says before you buy a puppy, make sure you see it with its mum. But when Mr. Jones brings us a couple of puppies to choose from, mum is nowhere to be seen.
Do your mum and dad live here?
We haven't got a mother here now, no.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going back to my sisters now.
All right.
Our puppy's mum isn't even on the premises.
There we are.
Thank you.
We're paying Mr. Jones £350 for a pedigree Cavalier King Charles Spaniel that he says is 9 to 10 weeks old. Again, we're presented with a certificate which has no traceable details to prove our puppy's pedigree, nor do we get a vaccination certificate.
Yeah, so what should we do when we get her home, or we get him home?
Get him vaccinated next week sometime, that's all.
Okay.
So our pup's not vaccinated, and you would expect a reputable breeder to sell all their puppies fully vaccinated to protect them against diseases like parvo. Puppies should be inoculated in 2 stages, first when they're 8 weeks old and then at 10 to 12 weeks. We're going to call him Ivor. Ivor Dog. When we drop him off at the RSPCA centre near Shrewsbury, the staff are immediately concerned about his condition.
So he's bubbling from his nose. I'm not quite sure what that's about, but that's certainly discharged out of his nose. It could be a range of things. It could be upper respiratory infection, but he has got discharge both nostrils.
To find out what's wrong, Ivor's going to have a full health check. Remember Gandhi, the Jack Russell we bought from the Whelans in Dunstable? Vet Tony White's given her a thorough examination and got some worrying test results back.
Fecal sample on Gandhi showed that she was positive for Campylobacter, which is an intestinal or enteric infective agent and can be transmissible to people.
Is that something you'd expect to see from a dog that's literally just been bought?
Dogs are going to be more prone to picking these things up in areas where there are lots of dogs.
When we bought Gandhi, we were told that she was fully vaccinated.
He's fully inoculated.
Oh, brilliant. Great, okay.
Doesn't need inoculations till next year.
Oh, right.
So looking at the paperwork that we got with Gandhi, does it all add up? Does it all make sense?
No, Gandhi has had a standard sort of primary vaccine injection that we would expect a puppy to have. But the stickers put on the vaccine card for when the second vaccine should have been given don't really correlate with any kind of proper standard vaccine protocol. So judging from the sticker's point of view, I would say that there's no evidence to say that Gandhi is fully vaccinated.
Thank you very much, Tony.
Okay.
Cheers.
I paid a visit to the Whelans in Dunstable to have a word with them about selling us a sick puppy and why, as breeders, they're selling imported dogs without informing the authorities. That looks very much like someone who doesn't want to talk to me.
Well, there are clearly people inside because we can see them moving in there, but out here, all we can see is a rather large, old Rottweiler, and that's about it. So I don't think we're going to get any joy from the Whelans.